In this Mads Picks video, I am so incredibly excited for football season to officially start today. Let's get into it. So before I get into the video, I want to thank everyone who is watching, especially those who have subscribed and anyone considering hitting the like button. Now, before I get into all of our great picks for today, I just want to do a quick recap of yesterday. This one worked out pretty well for us. This one, not so much, so close. I feel like had Connecticut kept it close, we definitely would have seen this from Camila Cardoso, but she didn't have to work too hard yesterday. Tina Charles putting up 19 points was incredible, and I definitely wish I would have done her 19 points here. And again, had Connecticut been able to keep it competitive, I think she would have stayed in longer. I think they had her on the bench for the last 5 or 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, so she definitely would have gotten that. Not a big deal. And just shout out to Brianna Jones and Dearica Hamby. Really great games from both of them. And then this one again, so close yet so far away, but still a great win. Ryan Howard went off in terms of points, especially 3-pointers. So that was really great. We've got a lot of picks to get into, so let's go ahead and get into them. Okay, so I have a bunch of picks, and I have some that are mixed from football games that are just throughout the weekend. So I'll just show those real quick as to what I have, and feel free to take a screenshot or do what you got to do. This one is for the season. That one seemed like easy money. This one as well, perhaps. We'll see how that Miami and Indiana game goes. And this one, man, we were close to hitting something here, but it was a week or so ago with Layla Khan. Just missed it by 3 points. But let's get into our first pick that we have for today. Starting out, of course, you've got to grab that promo pick for Dak Prescott. I have him in a couple of lineups. And then I have this one for Jalen Hurts at the 200 combined passing and rush yards. I don't think he'll be running as much today. Let me know what you guys think about Jalen Hurts this season. I think he'll definitely run, but I don't think he'll run as much this season, but I could be wrong. And of course, you've got Saquon Barkley for the rushing and receiving yards. They moved him down to the 114. I would definitely take that if that's on your screen. If you want to play it safe, go for the 80, but I think the 113 is really, really fair, but I've got him at the 117, so hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. All right, next up, we've of course got Dak Prescott again for the promo play. I've got Sonia Citron at that 10 points. That's off the popular board. I'm really curious to see how Washington will play against Phoenix today. And then I've got Kiki Effron at the 22 points and rebounds. Of course, she'll be fighting for rebounds with AT and maybe even Sably and DeWanna Bonner, depending on if they're in the game at the same time. And of course, we've got AT, who I have on triple-double watch for today. I mean, Washington has one of the worst defenses in the league, but I do think they'll still play really hard and keep the game competitive. So I think AT will have to show them who's boss. And then I have Shakira Austin at the 12 points. So let me just go to this real quick. So this was the last matchup against Phoenix and Washington, and I do think the final score will end up looking something like this. It could actually end up looking a little bit better for Washington, maybe just by a bucket or two. But the real players for Washington were Jade Melbourne, who we can't put anything on today, unfortunately. And then Shakira Austin, I mean, 20 points, 8 boards, really great performance. Kiki was on the boards as well, and then Sonia was scoring points. But in terms of Phoenix, you had Sably, AT, Kalia Copper didn't have a great game, but she's been on fire as of late. DeWanna Bonner only had 2 points here, but she has been incredible as of late. Same with Sammy Wincombe, but we can't put anything on Sammy. All right, so for our next pick, I am looking at Asia Wilson. She has to score points if Las Vegas is going to win this game. I'm taking Kalia Copper at the 16 points. And like I said earlier, I'm taking DeWanna Bonner for the 11 points. And I'm sure some of those will come in the form of 3-pointers. All right, next up I have a 5-pick flex play. I'm taking Sonia Citron for the 2 3-pointers. I'm taking AT at the 30 PRA, although I think she will get about 34 combined total. But like I said, I do think she's going to be on triple-double watch. So at the very least, 30. I'm taking Satu Sabali for the 3-pointer. Taking Duana Bonner, like I said, for 2 3-pointers actually. And then I'm stacking Sonia Citron. I'm going to put her fantasy score in here too. I really hope that it'll be a really great competitive game. And I hope Sonia Citron's defense will show up as well as Shakira Austin's. Next up, I have a 6-pick flex play. I'm taking Saquon at just the 97 total rush yards. And then I'm also stacking a rushing or receiving touchdown for him. Taking Dak Prescott's promo play again. And then I'm taking AT at her 18 rebounds and assists. I'm taking Shakira Austin at the 18 points and rebounds. Remember what I showed you earlier? And then this one was off the popular board. It was at the over 16.5 when I got it, but they've bumped her up to 17. So Asia Wilson for 17 field goals attempted. All right, and then I have one that I put a little bit more money on that I'm feeling really good about. Go ahead and give me Kalia Copper at the 16 points. Alyssa Thomas for the 30 PRA. Kiki Effron at the 7 rebounds. And then Shakira Austin at the 12 points. And then for my last pick of today, I know we've had a lot, but I've got something that I think looks pretty good to me. And I'm going to go with the 40 PRA for Asia Wilson. Like I said, she has to be absolutely dominant if Vegas is going to win this game. If Vegas is going to win this game, but that also includes getting everyone else involved. So hope Jackie Young and Chelsea Gray came to play. I'm taking Nafisa Collier at her 30 PRA. I am taking Alyssa Thomas again at her 30 PRA. And then Shakira Austin, I'm taking her demon play for points and rebounds. And now for a quick pick on FanDuel. I do think Alyssa Thomas is going to be on triple-double watch. I have her for 10 assists on this one. And of course, I'm risking a little bit, but I'm taking Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces over Minnesota. And then I've got, of course, Kiki Effron for about 13 points. I really hope she can get that. But I do think that Shakira Austin is going to get the 10 or more points. I probably should have upped that a little bit with how I'm feeling about Shakira today. So those are our plays for today. I appreciate you if you've made it to the end. Come back in tomorrow's video to see how we did for today. Thank you for watching.